Most memoir writers worry about how their book will be received. And that's pretty par for the course when you write a memoir. You're really worried about what other people will think. It's normal. But for those writing about controversial themes, or what I like to call dark memoir, they have an even bigger worry than what other people might think. And that's, will anyone even believe them? In my last video, I talked about dark memoir, what dark memoir is and why it's so hard to write it. Dark memoir is memoir that deals with darker themes such as abuse, addiction, toxic relationships, the darker elements. That's what dark memoir is. And when someone is writing about those types of topics, when a memoir features narcissistic abuse or childhood abuse, or some sort of theme where someone was playing mind games with someone else, or control, manipulation, the writer themselves faces a different kind of challenge because they really worry about being believed. That's a big thing for this type of writer, is the fear that they won't be believed, because a lot of times when they were living through those events, when they tried to tell other people about it, they weren't believed then. Or if they didn't tell anyone else about it, it was because they had that fear that they wouldn't be believed. Maybe a parent was threatening towards them, maybe an abusive partner was threatening towards them and said, you can try to tell other people, but no one is going to believe you. So that brings up this old fear that's usually buried under many layers inside of us, that if I do write my story, if I finally do speak my truth, and then I try to share it with the world, I'm just not going to be believed. So what's the point? And that's where the writer of dark memoir ends up a lot of the time feeling very pointless. Like, this is futile. There's no reason for me to do this because no one will even believe me. They also might feel that they will be punished. There's a real fear of punishment, that if I share what happened in my family, if I am the whistleblower on what went on in my childhood, if I reveal the details of my toxic relationship or the pattern of narcissistic abuse that I was a victim of, then I'm going to be punished. That person's going to come after me, my family's going to shun me, there's going to be a public outcry, there's going to be some really serious backlash. So that also stops a lot of writers of dark memoir from even moving forward with writing, much less sharing their work. So the truth is, there is a danger of that in some cases. Yes, I don't want to downplay that danger. Every writer is different. Every writer of dark memoir does have a different situation. However, a lot of the time, the writers who are writing dark memoir tend to forget how many people that their memoir can also help, and how many people will actually have a positive reaction because they are sharing what they are sharing. There are many more people out there right now who are currently in abusive situations or toxic relationships or in the throes of addiction, and they need to hear someone else share their story. They need to see someone else speak their truth. That's modeling right energy. And a lot of times that can give people the inspiration or the strength to make changes in their own life, or at the very least to know that they're not alone. And it can help someone a lot of the time leave an abusive situation or find the strength within themselves to leave their own addiction. So it's very important that you share your story, even if you're not convinced everyone is going to believe you. Even if you think there is going to be a backlash, more people will react positively than you think. I'm teaching a workshop on all of this and more called Writing into the Dark, How to Write Dark Memoir. It's happening October 21st, and we're going to be covering how to write about narcissistic abuse, which is a big one amongst my students and clients, how to write about toxic relationships, how to write about childhood abuse or really controversial themes, taboo topics, psychological, darker elements that maybe you're not sure how to integrate. Maybe you're not sure how to structure that into a book. We're going to be talking about form and structure and how to protect yourself and have self-care during the writing process, because writing about this kind of material can be very challenging for the writer emotionally. We're also going to be talking about publishing options. Do you want to seek a publisher? How to make that decision? How to know if you want to publish your story as memoir or autobiographical fiction? That's another decision to be made. How to know if you want to traditionally publish or self-publish. And if you do want to traditionally publish, how to approach publishers, how to talk about your book to other people. Not just professional people, but your family and friends. How to talk about what you're writing and why you're sharing your story and why that's so important to you. We're going to cover all of this and more in Writing Into the Dark, my workshop on October 21st. It's 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern. It will be recorded. If you can't make it live, that's completely fine. You do not need to be there live. Still get all the benefits with the recording, and you will get lifetime access to that recording. Sign up ends Friday, October 20th. So please get in if you want to get in. The link is in the comments box below. And please also subscribe to my channel. I do a lot of videos like this. Writing memoir, writing fiction, writing using your intuition, writing dark stuff. That comes up quite a bit in my classes and my courses. I write dark stuff myself, so I'm into it, and I teach a lot of people who are working with dark topics. So if that's you, please subscribe to my channel, and please also subscribe to my newsletter. You'll get all the notifications and announcements on new classes and courses as they come out for writers and also those who are just intuitively creative. Maybe you're not actually writing a book, but you're intuitive, you're sensitive, and you're creative. You will also find something for you in my newsletter. So please sign up for my newsletters as well. And if you have questions about this new workshop, Lauren at laurensapala.com is where you can send an email. I hope I see you there.